Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pone, coming at you guys right now with a nice little gameplay. Enjoy. That's not why we're really here right now. I know you guys have been missing the Battlefield gameplay and content. I've been extremely busy. I apologize for that, and their battle log was down for almost a week, so I just haven't been able to do too much with it. But without further ado, I want to talk to you guys about a topic at hand. It's kind of going very, very popular. It's in the news. It's in it's on Yahoo. It's on all these different places, and it's just blowing up on Reddit and Twitter as well. And it's about Nintendo claiming the ad revenue on user-generated YouTube content. Basically, what's happening right now is Nintendo, which actually owns the properties, is capable and does have the right to actually claim the gameplays that people put up. So, for example, if EA was and wanted to right now, they could technically take over everything that I'm doing Battlefield related, put their own advertisements on it, make their own money from it, and me gain nothing from it. As you guys know, YouTube has technically gone from being just a place to share tips and tricks into a business. And I know that sounds odd, I know that sounds weird, and it was just a matter of time before some big companies started doing this. I do believe, and I think it was actually EA, a couple months back, they started actually claiming videos from non-partnered channels, which is, I think, a happy medium. For those that have the established channels and are associated with a network like IGN or Machinima, something along the lines of that, they still get to retain the revenue that they earn from that in exchange for their promotion. So this kind of confuses me a little bit with Nintendo in a few different areas, and this is why I want to talk about it a little bit. So there are a couple people that were getting hit with Content ID match claims, which basically sits down to making sure that they can put their own ads, make their own revenue off of it, and the person that creates the content, be it me, will not be able to receive any of the money from the efforts. Now, this complicates things because Nintendo is a very, very select group of people. It's a very select group of players, so it doesn't affect the masses like most. If they were to go after, like, if somebody was to go after Minecraft or Battlefield or COD or something like that, that would almost single-handedly cripple a good portion, if not half, of the, I guess, popular gaming community on YouTube. Now, what this means, if this actually expands and does blow up, is since this is a business, since a lot of people make a living off of this and make a lot of money, you've got people, major guys up there like PewDiePie, who's up at the top of the chain making damn near $500,000 a month. You've got some of the larger guys like Woody and White Boy who make between $10,000 and $20,000 a month. Some of the bigger guys, some of the more Let's Play guys make $50,000 to $100,000 a month. I mean, it's a lot of money, and I know a lot of you guys do not believe that, but that is actual fact. That is what's happening. These guys make that kind of crazy money. And these companies are stepping in. When they find out, oh my God, PewDiePie makes $6 million a year from YouTube, then boom, guess what's going to happen? I want to try to get in on that money. There's millions of dollars to be made. And they feel, and they do have the rights to actually take that and do what they want. So this is where they sit in a little area. Either A, they let it go, they let the actual content creator keep the money earned from the video and accept the promotion. Or B, what will happen is they'll claim it, make it as their own, and then what's going to happen is the content creator is going to stop creating videos. I'll be straight honest with you. If EA was to come in right now and say, hey, we're making all the money, all the money you used to make from posting Battlefield, nah, not going to happen anymore. We're going to make the money, we're going to put our advertisements on it, we're going to do whatever we want with it because it's ours, and you can just keep posting, go with it, have fun. It's not going to work like that. If the money was taken away, people will stop posting. This is a job for many people, and I don't think it'll get that far, especially if I remember correctly. I believe it was EA did this with their Battlefield titles a few months back. So they only, I guess, went after people that did not have a partnership, that weren't making money already from it. So that's fair, in my opinion. So I don't think EA is going to be doing it anytime soon. Indie games, I don't think you're going to have any threat with Minecraft or any other things like that. There are a lot of smaller companies that are going to want to expand and understand and value that, especially with EA. Now that they're reaching out, getting other people, they're actually paying people to promote their new titles. They understand the value of that kind of stuff. I think this was a very, very, very bad move on Nintendo. They already have a select crowd, and the influence from people that post Let's Plays and some of their videos from their, properties is important because Nintendo is a dying breed when it comes down to console. They are 5 to 10 years behind the current consoles that are coming out. So not only are their consoles not up to date, what's going to happen when the new PlayStations are out and the new Xbox, and with PC being out there? They're going to lose more and more business over time. I think this was a bad move. I think people that do Let's Plays encourage people to go out and buy their Wii U, encourage them to play Zombie U, and play this and that, experience that kind of stuff. They have nothing that's unique and specific to them anymore outside of their handheld devices. You got the 3DS, so on and so forth, which is probably their most successful piece of equipment. So as it stands, I think this was a very, very bad move on Nintendo and any company that really does that, because it's free promotion when we do this. So we make a little bit of money, but we do put in our effort. We put in our time. We do this. For me, for YouTube, what it is basically, the game is basically the canvas. It's just a standard piece of equipment until somebody turns it into a masterpiece. Until a commentator puts his artistic abilities onto that video, it is just a standard piece of game. Nobody's going to sit here. Nobody's going to watch a game without any commentary or any entertainment value, because they could just simply go play it. So the move between doing this is going to eliminate that. If PewDiePie was just unable to stop making money right now, he'd probably quit making videos. Would I quit making videos? No. But if somebody was to take money away like Nintendo did, it would get cut down like to what I would post. If money was taken away from YouTube, I would post once or twice a week. It wouldn't be nowhere near where it is right now. It'd be a couple videos a month, and it'd be something along the lines of that. I wouldn't quit because I enjoy, I guess, the responsibility of interacting. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But I would have to find another job, another source of income, as would many of other commentators. And I would expect, safe to say, 90% of the people that you're used to watching would probably quit straight up. They would just quit. And that's just how it is. And I would quit posting particular games for a couple different reasons. Now, like take Nintendo for example. If I posted Nintendo content, they took that, they claimed it. I can't make money off of it. I'm never going to post it again. So because of not out of spite, not out of pissiness, because they took what was working for me away, but they're undervaluing the importance of the promotion. And they're expecting us to continue promoting with our subscriber base and our influence. They're expecting us not only to drive sales and help impact their game and get it popular, they're expecting that still, and they're expecting to make the money off of those videos. I think that's an insult to people that do what we do. They don't value it. I mean, Nintendo is way behind. It's just a matter of time before they're dead, because they're always 2 steps behind the current gen. Their titles are nothing anymore. Are you going to go out and continuously buy year after year new, Mario titles and this and that when the new big things are coming out? It's going to get crazy. So that's how I feel. I think it was a very, very bad move of Nintendo, all of the sorts, because I know how they are right now with sales and everything like that being so far behind. But I do honestly expect that more video game companies and developers will be popping out trying to do similar things like this. We've seen this in other games in the past. So it's not unheard of. I believe Halo, I think Bungie, or was it Xbox? Somebody tried to do something similar to this a few months back, and they had agreements with Machinima and some of these other companies to still allow posting, but it basically did the standard. People that did not have a partnership through a major network or was not making revenue anyways, then they jumped in and took the revenue from that, which I think is harmless. I think if the content creator is still posting and not making any money from it, might as well let be the people that actually create the game to make the money. So that's how I feel with this idea. I generally don't hop on, hot news and what people are talking about, but I thought this was an important idea because this impacts a lot of people. There are some YouTube channels out there right now that specifically only do Let's Plays, specifically only use to play the Wii U. There are channels out there, friends of mine, that only play Nintendo games and do Luigi and all these different games, you know what I mean? And they're going to have to be forced to jump onto a different game and hope their channel stays afloat. And that sucks, to just out of nowhere just be cut off like that. If that was to happen to Battlefield, Level Cap, everybody you know and watch right now would be done for. I'm not going to post a game where they not only get the sales from my influence, but also make the money from my effort. You know what I mean? So as that stands, you just got to think of it like that. That's why I wanted to post this, and that's why I wanted to make it out there, at the hopes that these companies realize what they're doing. And, and like I said, I don't fear this from certain games. I know people understand the value of this. And I think it'll be limited people that try to do this. And I think anybody that does do this, just suggestions for you guys that may be watching this, watch what you're doing, because you're going to be hurting your sales. You're going to be hurting your influence. And as soon as you take away the ability for people to make money off their own efforts, they're going to stop posting your stuff. So good luck making any money off of that. That move is just right there going to terminate your chance of them because they're not going to keep posting content of your game after you taking their money away. That's just how it is. It just makes no sense to me. Maybe you guys can clarify. Maybe there's some things I am not aware of. But leave your opinions down below. What would you think would happen? I mean, what would you do? What do you think would happen to YouTube if these companies started stepping in and doing this kind of stuff? It's been in the talks a while for people, companies thinking of doing something like this and then making the user or the networks pay a lump sum to have, I guess, a license or a priority to post this kind of stuff. That is not unheard of, but of course the price and the steepness of that may be crazy. You may need to pay $2,000 a month or something to post Call of Duty, but that's going to counter exactly what I make in a month or something. You know what I mean? So Lord knows how this will go. I wanted to post my thoughts on this. I think they made a big mistake with doing that. They're hurting a lot of people's jobs. They're disrupting loyal fans because now their content is not going to... Nintendo is pretty much... Their content's going to be dead. You're going to have boring people that have no clue about what's going on. You're going to have generated, standard, crappy gameplay up there, and there's not going to be anything about it. People are not going to put effort into a game if they can't get what they used to get from it. So that's where I stand. Going backwards is what they're doing. So hopefully I'm not reiterating myself, not just repeating too much, but I want to thank you guys for watching. I want your honest opinions on this. Leave a comment down below, and I would appreciate your thoughts on this. Have a good day, guys. Peace out. Get it?